What's the freakiest thing you've done in your life?
All right, so for now it's one story, but it probably more. I had a threesome with a guy and his mom, and that was like his birth mother.
Wait. Hold on. So
It was amazing.
when you say threesome, everybody interacted with
She
each
was
other.
sucking dick.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh my god!
Sucking his dick.
She
oh my
was
God.
sucking.
So it was bad on
she
their
she
part.
did it first.
Hold on, wait,
my God.
wait.
I wanna go.
Hold up.
Yo!
First of all, don't be judging me.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
not
you don't
judgment.
judge me.
This is not one being judged.
This is
Judging
judgment
the
free.
mom.
This is not about you. This is not about
It's
you.
shocking. It's not judgment.
It's the mother and the
Yo.
son who's
I
Yeah.
gotta take
Hold
my
on.
glasses off.
Let's not try. I know this is about to go crazy, but let's try not to talk over each other. Before you even tell us about the
They
threesome,
going to hell.
no, we not judging them. I'm not judging them either.
I am. They going to hell. But go ahead.
Listen, as long as it's not me and my mom, I'm good. But how the fuck did you get there? Give us that story first.
Well, I was talking to him. He's half black and half Italian.
There we go.
Mom
Don't win.
Mom had him when she was very young, like very young in her teen, like she was a teenager, got kicked out. Anyway, him and I meet. This was like years ago when POF was popping. I met him on POF.
Yo, the freaks be on PO.
Hey.
So, so we were talking for a while. We were talking for like 2-3 months, and then we finally met. He took me out, and then we went back to his place, and his mom's was there. And she was like, oh, I was just out. She was like, I was just cleaning up a bit, or whatever the case may be. A lot of people telling me that they probably set me up, but I don't know. But
Not
even
to cut you off, was his mom the
Fire.
black or the Italian?
she was Italian.
Good question.
I didn't want to say I knew that, but go ahead.
Yeah, she was
Hold on.
Italian.
So you get to the crib.
Yeah,
You met the mom before, obviously.
never.
So this is the first.
This is the first time I meet her.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
So
They definitely set you up in exact porno scenario.
Yeah,
Hold
it
on,
sounds like
hold
the intro to one of those porn scenes, right?
Hold on. Keep going.
I'm being judged. Anyway.
Nah. You're not.
So I go in, she was there. She was in the kitchen and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, babe, I'm going to leave. She's like, oh, no, mom, have a glass of wine or whatever the case is. I get one too. So we get into the living room. They're just like small chat. And, she says hi to me and everything like that. So when we get to the living room, I'm sitting literally right here and she's sitting over there. So he goes into his room and I guess he was changing or whatever. And then just her and I was just small talking. She was complimenting me. She was like, oh, like, you're really like, he told me about you. Like, you really are pretty or whatever. Like, oh, Dominican, yada, yada, yada. Fast forward, at this point, we're still sipping. And then she goes, oh, like, stand up for me. So I stood up and I'm like, okay. And then she's like, oh, turn around. So I'm turning around. She stands up too. And then she smacks me on my ass. And I'm like, okay. She's like, oh, I just think you're so beautiful, whatever. So then he comes out and we start talking and she tells him about, she starts complimenting me and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, thank you. So then I sit back down and she then starts sitting next to me. So she sat like literally right here. I ain't have nowhere to move. I was like cornered. And then he is sitting. He's like sitting right here on the one-seater. And then she's just like, he stands up. So he stands up after giving me all of these compliments. She's just looking at him and I'm like feeling mad awkward. And I'm just like, what's going on? So he pulls his dick out.
Oh, yeah, that's a regular dagger.
And then he's just like,
Pulls his dick out and
he said,
They've been fucking.
and I quote,
hold on.
and he said, and I quote, do what you do best and come suck this dick.
Say that to
his mom.
his mother.
To his mother.
Wow.
Oh no.
And I was just sitting there like, I was stunned. Like, I really couldn't move. I was just like, nah. I was like, nah, no. I was like, nah, that can't be his mom.
It sounds like a
no.
good Bang Bros scene. or something.
Right, like a bang. And then she got on her knees and she did what she was told to do. I ain't gonna lie, I got turned on.
She adopted?
No,
That's biological.
No.
That's his mama.
And so after she stopped sucking his dick, he looked at me and he was like, come suck this dick. And so I went and I sucked his dick. I mean, but yo, she was gobbling, and she eats some good pussy too. But that was it after that. I never talked to him after that. He called me, but I blocked him.
You going to hell for being there.
Oh, I'm going to hell for many other reasons. It ain't gonna be that
I'm
one.
playing with you.
I can't wait for to get Lucifer Morningstar.
They live in the house together.
They probably, and so the crazy
They
thing
fucking
is,
regularly.
so
They just needed an extra party.
we had a conversation. I
face
probably
for me.
didn't talk to him for like a week after that, and then we finally had a conversation, and he was just like, like. My mom was the one who taught me how to have sex, kiss, whatever. She was like, yo, she had me young. And the more I think about it... What?
It's his facial expressions that's been killing me.
And it's just like... But listening to him talk about his experience with his mother, like, she was a kid herself. She had a kid, and it's just like...
And she
They
started
just
fucking
had
that
each other,
kid.
and they just started right. And, and I was like, whoa, hey... But yeah, that's probably I've done some crazy shit in my life, but I fucked a guy and his mom's.
When does that stop? Like, if he ever gets in a serious relationship, is he gonna stop fucking his mom?
That
And
nigga
that's the
is
reason
in a
why-
serious
Yes,
relationship.
Wait,
He's fucking his mother.
But that's a good question, and I had to tell him like, yo, I gotta worry about your moms. Like, my whole thing is you've been fucking her since before I even came in the picture.
That's his
How do you
That's his
become
best
the
pussy.
woman? Yeah, I was gonna say, how you
that's
become
his
the
best
woman
pussy.
that
That
you
nigga-
competing with the
Sue.
pussy you came out of?
That nigga trying to climb
And
back
he
in
was
where he
in.
came from.
No, he is climbing back in.
He's
Like,
wilding, bro.
he's in there.
Was he raw dogging his mother?
Of course. Of course.
Would you sucking his dick, bro?
Would I put on a condom if I was moaning my mom? I would put on as much shit as I could possibly put on to not feel my mother's pussy. Are you kidding me? You're bugging.
He loves
I'm not
that pussy.
dogging my mother.
He loved it.
He loves
and then
it.
he was telling me that he was fucking her best friend too. I said, God,
The mom best friend?
the
Oh,
mom's
that's
best
regular.
friend.
Yo,
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, they definitely was, getting it on before.
He definitely set you up.
when we finish, send me the mom Instagram because
I don't.
They want a piece of that too.
Her son gonna walk in the room and cheer you on.
Yeah.
Cheer me
Suck
on,
his dick like
nigga.
you suck this dick, mom. Like, I don't know.
Nah, but
That's some gangster shit.
she was guacking. I was actually proud. I was like, wow.
Because
I know
who's
I
worse,
know
the
I
mom
had
or the
a suck
son?
dick. Huh?
Man, that's a great question.
That what?
Like, who's really the worst in the situation, the mother or the
She
son?
groomed her son to be that way. She's the worst.
She's worse. She's worse.
The son
But
going to
because it's the
hell.
way he spoke to the mom that kind of is making
But
me
she
confused
taught
about
him
who's
all
really
that
in
shit.
charge.
Nah, you think?
No.
Here's the thing: the mom is worse because, like you said, because she groomed him. But now that he's older, he knows exactly what's going on.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
But at this point, it's like,
it's
yo.
a choice. Like, you choose to continue to, you know what I
That's
mean?
some-
She got him going out there and finding her fresh ones.
You didn't ask about his pops?
He was a fresh one.
Say it again?
You didn't ask about his pops? Where his pops was at? What happened to
Pops
his
ain't
pops?
around. Can't
Why
be
she
around.
not fucking his pops?
That she Dad is black. Remember, he probably got the fuck up out of here. when-
Dad was
Bro,
nowhere
when he
in the
realized certain things
picture.
about mom.
Dad,
Yeah, but come suck this dick is a very black thing to say. I feel like his dad was in on it.
he wasn't there.
his dad probably got deported. His dad probably in Jamaica. Bro.
Because a white guy would have been like, put her there. Or some shit like that.
Now,
it in
white,
your mouth.
listen,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
never fuck a white man ever again.
I was about to say, ooh, because
No.
I thought the sentence ended there. She'd
Shout
have
out
let
to all my
that.
white people, though.
Because I thought she was going to tell you that she let that white man hog tie her. But we're going to leave that alone, right?
Oh shit!